Welcome back to Marco Rubio, Misinformation Tsar, the show where we peel back the layers of political rhetoric to uncover the truths that shape our nation's story. In our last episode, we tackled misinformation about the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. Today, we're diving into a particularly troubling narrative, one that seems to be actively rewritten before our very eyes. We're talking about Marco Rubio, his depiction of the Black Civil Rights Movement, and a glaring omission in his discussion on American history. The very real, very violent, and very pressing threat posed by right-wing extremist groups in the 1960s through the 1980s that shape American politics and social movements today. Why is Marco Rubio seemingly concealing the identities of neo-Nazis who were, without a doubt, national security threats in the United States? Take Robert Jay Mathews. Who was he? More importantly, why is his story and the story of groups like his so crucial to understanding the full spectrum of American political violence? His radicalization began early. At just 11 years old, he declared his intention to join the John Birch Society, a far-right advocacy group. Despite his father's outrage, his mother defended his burgeoning political interest, allowing him to join. His ideological convictions steepened. For instance, he walked out of a class because he felt Keynesian economics was socialist. What is more, Mathews decided not to attend university because he felt they were hotbeds for communism. In 1983, Mathews, alongside 8 other men, founded the Order, a neo-Nazi militant group. The Order engaged in counterfeiting, several bank robberies, car heists, murders, and assassinations. To fund their twisted agenda, the Order embarked on war crime sprees. In 1984, they executed a daring robbery of a Brinks truck, making off with a staggering $3.6 million. This wasn't just for political gain. A significant portion of this stolen money was distributed to other white nationalist and neo-Nazi organizations, like the North Carolina-based White Patriot Party, fueling a wider network of hatred in America. But their financial crimes weren't limited to money. The Order also engaged in, to reiterate, extrajudicial executions and political murders. They were not only sending a frightening message to American citizens, but they were also sending this message to the government, that the Order was a threat to American national security. The law eventually caught up with them. Dozens of neo-Nazis connected to the Order were convicted on a litany of charges, including racketeering, conspiracy, counterfeiting, transporting stolen money, armored car robbery, and civil rights violations. In the days leading up to Mathews' death, he penned a lengthy letter declaring war on our federal government and attempting to justify his group's heinous actions. So, why is Marco Rubio hiding this part of history from the American people? Who benefits when the public is unaware of the full scope of domestic extremism, especially from the right? It is to create a narrative that serves a particular political agenda, one that deflects from uncomfortable truths about certain segments of American society. We will know soon. That's all for this episode of Marco Rubio, Misinformation Tsar. Join us next time as we continue to expose the narratives that seek to shape our world. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments what historical misinformation in the Cuba report you'd like for me to tackle next. See you next time.